Funny the kind of people you find on the Burmese border, mate, isn't it, eh? In a helicopter, we're going to fly all the way around this lake.
Back on road again. If anyone can tell me who that was an impression of, you win yourself a packet of jelly tots. This is Vajiralongkorn Dam, named so in 2001 after Crown Prince Vajiralongkorn, who is now King Vajiralongkorn Rama X. It's a CFRD, and I think the only one in Thailand, which is a concrete-faced rock-filled dam. It's in Thongpapum district in Kanchanaburi, Thailand, and it lies across the Khao Noi River, River Kwai, as some of you may know it. It's Thailand's first CFRD, and it supplies a 300 megawatt hydroelectric power station with water. And the dam was built and is managed by the Electricity Generating Authority of Thailand. Construction of this mighty dam began way back in 1979 and took 5 years to complete. Its reservoir started filling with water in June 1984 and has a maximum storage capacity of 8.86 billion cubic metres, inundating a massive area of 388 square kilometres. An average runoff into the reservoir is approximately 5.5 million cubic metres per year. Let's go and have a look at this massive erection.
Good morning, and here we are this morning on the way to see Khun Wan and give him some much needed donations, and we thought we'd stop here at Vajiralongkorn Dam at the bottom of well, this reservoir didn't used to be called Vajiralongkorn Reservoir, but it seems it is now. I'm not sure what the name was before, but it was named after His Majesty the King Rama X. It's pretty impressive. I mean, it's good they haven't monetized this thing. You can just drive up here. It's about 7:30 in the morning. You go through the security gates and they just let you up here. There's no one here at all. As you can see, there's no one at that end, there's no one at this end, and we got the place pretty much to ourselves. We stayed the night a lot of miles up there, did we? No, we didn't. We're at the other lake last night. We're at Sinakarin Lake last night. Anyway, thought we'd stop here. I thought I'd stop here and show you guys just what this was like here. I mean, look. Up until 40 years ago, this place was a massive, massive jungle valley infested with bears, leopards, tigers, elephants and all sorts. As you can see now, it's a humongous reservoir, and there's two of these actually next to each other. Okay, so we just go down these stairs. Look, there's a couple of speedboats there. You can see, I mean, this is another thing that this place does. It generates electricity, hydroelectric power, and it generates rather a lot of that too. Wow, that's a big dam, and I guess when they open this gate it's all going to gush down there. And then you can actually walk up there to the Buddha if you want to, but I won't be doing that. Or you can walk around there, look, as well. Well, let's just see what the view's like from around here. Bloody car. You can walk up the side of it. I won't be going up that mountain. I feel hope I don't have to become suddenly a little Dutch boy and stick my thumb in the dike. Wouldn't be so good, would it? But look. Oh, my dialer. My Ben Rijk up. Would climb this usually, but my legs are feeling it a little bit from yesterday's shenanigans up the waterfall. So I'm going to give that a miss. I've done enough stairs for 1 week. Anyway, roll. Incredible drone footage. At this stage I probably should mention the elephant in the room, which is the Three Pagodas fault. I won't get too technical, but it's the Three Pagodas fault is a right lateral displacement strike slip fault between Myanmar and Thailand, named after the Three Pagodas Pass. It developed as a consequence of the collision between the Indian and the Eurasian plate. Now, the Three Pagodas fault zone is a roughly 50-kilometre wide zone separating the westernmost range of the Tenasserim Hills from the Tenasserim coast in Myanmar, and the whole area is marked by a great number of fault traces and homoclinal ridges of Paleozoic limestone. I won't get any more technical than that now. The Three Pagodas fault zone actually accommodates the southeastward extrusion of Indochina, with stresses twisting clockwise. Now, together with the Wang Chao fault and the Mare Ping fault, it runs parallel to the Red River fault, which is a major fault in Yunnan, China and Vietnam that accommodates continental China's southward movement. There's actually a fear that a future earthquake caused by the TPFZ and the Sisawat fault zone, which actually is right next to it, could damage the large dams in Kanchanaburi province in the future and could cause widespread damage to Bangkok. I mean, it should really be noted there was already a severe earthquake in this area about 2,500 years ago. We're on the road right up to the Three Pagodas Pass. It's a pretty well-trodden road, as it's been the main land route into Western Thailand since ancient times. It's one of the few passes in the Tenasserim Hills and is believed to be the point at which Buddhist teachings reached Thailand from India way back in the 3rd century. Our final destination today after the Three Pagodas Pass is the wonderful, sleepy little town of Sangkhlaburi. I'll show you some of the way there, and if there's anywhere that catches my eye, so to speak, we'll stop and have a look. Just rocked up at a place called Kreng Krawia Waterfall, Namtok Kreng Krawia. We've just been to see Wan. If I've put that video up already, then you've seen that. And this is where we are, look. We're heading to Sangkhlaburi, we're heading up here. Well, we're going to go Three Pagodas Pass first, and then here. Let's see what this waterfall's like. Right. 20 baht to get in for a kid, 40 baht to get in, but 200 for a foreigner. I know I always say, look, you don't want to pay the foreign price, don't go. But you know what? This is a waterfall on the side of the road. And you used to be able to go in that way up there and just wander around. Now you have to go in back there, you have to walk around one way, and you get charged 200 baht to do it. Quite frankly, I'm on a budget, or we're on a budget. Carl's on a similar budget to me for this road trip, and we're trying to do everything as cheap as possible. We know we have to pay to get in at least 1 or 2 more places, so won't be doing that here. So just give you a little taste if you do want to come here for a day out. Beautiful spot for a picnic, and if I was coming here Yeah, for an afternoon out, I'd happily pay the 200 baht. I mean, look at it. It's worth 200 baht just to frolic and swim all the way through there, but we don't really have time. We're on the way. Pompey viewpoint in Khao Laem National Park. We're about 10 k's out of Sangkhlaburi. And in today's video, that's right, we're getting in a helicopter and we're going to fly all the way around this lake. Not really. All the way up and down both sides of these reservoirs you have viewpoints like this. You have various places to stay, including floating houses. In fact, there are some places where you can stay and you get a floating house, and if you stay for multiple days, they will happily, well, it's floating, isn't it? So they'll take that house to different points on the lake, different fantastic viewpoints for each night and each day, so you can spend a day here and a day there. Pretty wonderful, makes a pretty wonderful holiday, really. And since they flooded this valley, it used to be the hotbed for tiger action down there, because, you know, they like the lowlands, and these valleys were really, like I said, a hotbed for the tigers. And you can come and stay down here at these floating houses as well. Look, oh, feeling the legs a little bit after the walk yesterday. Look, if you're a holiday maker, just write Saturdays and Sundays off, or Friday nights and Saturdays off. Just write them off as far as going to see beautiful places. Miss the weekend hordes from Bangkok and come midweek, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, even Thursday. You're going to have whole areas like this to yourself. Whole national parks, whole viewpoints, whole restaurants, whole lakes even. You know, it's just timing, really. And this is how you get over to those huts. If you're staying over there, look, you stand on here, you grab the rope this side, and you pull yourself over. Let's go and have a look. Oh, that's why I was wondering what was happening there. I was just about to say, you won't believe this, Carl. Do you want it? I bet. Don't pull it back, please. Right, shh, in case anyone there. Yeah, these are places you can come and stay though, look. 2 rooms on this one, but you know, at the end of an evening though, this is yours, look. You got all this to yourself. This whole view, this whole lake is your own private view. So Pompey viewpoint, you're gonna stay in the huts here, come and investigate, because wow, swimming, bring a paddle board. And you don't need to see this face when you've got this. Okay, party zone, 2 rooms, bathroom over there. Got your own thing here, look. On we get. Oh, over we go. Oh, look, it's already coming this way, look. Well, that looks bloody lovely. Right, try not to get my feet wet. Job's a good. Oh, job's a good one. Let's crack on to Sangkhlaburi.
The Three Pagodas Pass is named after three small crumbling stupas or jetties, which were probably built at the end of the Ayutthaya period as a symbol of peace. Now, were they built before the Burmese came through this very pass and sacked Ayutthaya, or were they built after? I'm not sure, but the Burmese have indeed been invading Thailand through this very pass since the mid-1500s, and indeed the other way the Siamese have invaded Burma too.
Most of you that have been to Thailand before, have been to this part of the world before, Southeast Asia, or even read about it in a book, you've pretty much heard of the Three Pagodas Pass. It's an ancient trade route from Burma or Myanmar through to Thailand and linking the rest of Southeast Asia. Just through there is Burma, where you've got the funny squiggles on the sign, you go through and over. And you've heard of the Three Pagodas Pass, but this is my first time here in about 20 years. And the funny thing about the Three Pagodas, you expect these three massive monuments, but in reality, that's what you get. Look there. And there they are. The Three Pagodas. In this rather innocuous, sleepy little town. It's been famous for an awful long time because of these three little beauties here, look.
This area is actually home to quite a few different hill tribes, including Karen and Mon, who are either unable or unwilling to obtain citizenship from either Myanmar or Thailand. It's a pretty dodgy area in terms of separatist armies have repeatedly tried to seize the pass from Myanmar, and the Mons were actually in effective control until about 1990, when Burmese troops regained it, and there's still occasional fighting in the area.
And here we are, this is the border right here, look. This is that sign where I got the picture. And look, as Baldwin Bankrupt once said, look, squiggly squiggle, squiggly squiggle squiggle. Welcome to Squiggle. And here's the old flag of Siam. Love that flag, beautiful flag. Now I translate that for you if you want. Squiggly squiggledy squiggle. In out, please contact the immigration officer. Violation is an offence under the law. And there we are, look. The Republic of the Union of Myanmar. And that's Burma. Right there, look. See that shop down there, look? There's something marked with the red with the green writing. That's Burma, that's Myanmar right there. So, anyway, let's go and find some Burmese snacks. I think that's the next state of affairs. And that's the old Siamese flag there. And there's immigration right there too. Should be lots of Burmese snacks here, look, as well. Oh yeah. Instead of Haagen-Dazs, we got Haagen-Dazs. Brilliant. Nice place to eat here, looking out through into Burma, look. And then there's through there Burma. Katana. Just saw the sign saying no photos, so we won't take any photos because we're nice. Loads of cash machines for people that have just come over the border. All the tourist tab. Well, we've got these lovely catapults again. They're really nice, man. Yeah, usual tourist tat. Anyway, let's have a look at some snacks. Yeah, just the usual tourist tat, apart from, like I said, all the Burmese snacks, which are great. And oh, Dr. Boogie, I presume. Dr. Winston, I presume. Funny the kind of people you find on the Burmese border, mate, isn't it, eh? Well, I don't know what he's doing here, but I'm sure we're going to find out very, very soon in one of his videos. This is pretty much all that's left, but the Death Railway, actually, this is the point where it used to go into Myanmar, into Burma. Look, this is all that's left here, but yeah. 16th of October 1943, lest we forget, this was the point, like I said, where it entered through into Burma. Well, the rest of that market is mostly snacks, it's booze, it's fake cigarettes, and it's...
Let me tell you a very quick story because my battery ran out. Now, as we passed Sangkhlaburi, the only petrol station, or gas station if you're American, in the entire area for many, many, many miles was a PTT, a Pototo garage. Now, they didn't have any 91 or 95. They are the two types of petrol that go in cars here. I could have bought diesel or LPG. I chose not to. Anyway, I decided we had enough to get to Three Pagodas and back. Got to the Three Pagodas, came back. Petrol station was still out of petrol, so we drove about a bit. There were no other petrol stations. In the end, we found a little side of the road shop that had the petrol in old whiskey bottles. So I bought 15 whiskey bottles, or probably 15 litres, got a funnel, and we spent the next 20 minutes on the side of the road in Sangkhlaburi filling the car up. Really, really, really should have filmed that.
Lovely! Perfect end to a perfect day, mate.